Alright, what's going on, guys? Uh, really quick, just another stat update. I've did a little bit of level grinding, just a wee bit. We're sitting at 28 for Vitality, Endurance, and Strength, and I upgraded Blood Tinge a little bit as well. I pumped a couple points in that in order to use Ludwig's Rifle, which I have upgraded to +4. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's +4. Also, the Tonitrus is at +6, and I also put in the fire gemstone we got a couple episodes ago in order to increase its elemental capabilities, and then we have the Kirk hammer sitting at, well, a shitload of damage, pretty much. I also went to the liberty of buying pretty much anything that was purchasable in the Messenger Fountain, including the Tomb Hunter set, or the Tomb Prospector set, because that has the highest slow poison resistance of anything that I have at the moment. And this next area has quite a bit of slow poison in it, or slow poison damage in it as well. The Forbidden Woods. So we started this area last time, we got to the lamp, but we didn't go too much further past it. It's a very big area with a lot of branching side paths, but I like to split it up into two halves. The first half is relatively easier than the second half and has considerably less poison, but this is a side path that we're going to take and examine that path fully, as well as grab an item that will open up another optional area to us. So from the lamp, there's a couple of crows sitting back here in these bushes, or rather the grass. I automatically locked onto the other one. And they'll try to ambush you, but generally you can hear them before they actually do anything. Actually, let me fool around with the Tonitrus a little bit. Alright, so these huntsmen are considerably stronger than the huntsmen we fight in Central Yharnam and elsewhere for this. But as you can see, with all the level grinding we did, as well as upgrading all our weapons and whatnot, we're doing pretty well. There's a couple places here where there are traps. I'm just going to set one off just to show it off to you, but there is a pressure plate underneath these planks of wood here. So if you just step on it, and that thing will come down and try and, like, you know, hit you. And then it'll break off and roll down that ditch. So people have been pushed off that ledge before, as well as been killed by the planks, or by the traps, so just make sure that's not you. The hunchbacks as well are going to be fairly powerful, but again, we did quite a bit of level grinding. In fact, I think I should have held back a little bit on that, but honestly, it'll all be worth it in the end. Thick cold blood. So over here, a lot of bonfires, and there's a couple of guys that will throw oil urns at the back. I'm just gonna see if I can kite anybody. Other than you, maybe? Okay. I just poked him a couple times and he died. That's funny. Alright, running. Those oil urns will be the death of you if you get caught in those little bonfires there. It's very easy for you to do if you're fighting those axemen. And those dogs. Let's go around this way. I think I heard somebody. No? I'm hearing things again. Yes, I'm the accursed beast. Classic looks like this. Good. Blood vials, golden bullets. Not things I'm going to scoff at. So this way. Down this side path, I think it's a shortcut. No, I'm sorry, it's supposed to be a trap. Skull Beast is supposed to be getting these crows and they're supposed to gang up on you. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in here. So Skull Beast down there with, I think it was a twin bloodstone shard. Straight down this path is a trap. In order to not get caught up in that, I think we follow these flowers over this way. And there will be a hunchback over here. And in here are some beast blood pellets. Yeah, 3 of them. Cool. This might come in handy if I want to top off what it goes for a level. Gold blood, and down this way. Alright, and here's another pressure plate that I'm not going to activate. We're going to head this way so we can talk to an NPC and get an item. Speaking of item. More quicksilver bullets.
Oh, a hunter of beasts, are you? Glory be. You know not the value you possess. But more's the pity. The hours of the night are many, and the beasts more than I can count. A veritable hunt, unending. Not even death offers solace. And the blood imbibes you. A most frightful fate. Oh my, but I'm willing to do you a kindness.
So he says.
Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral and seek an ancient, shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength. Yes, I'm unquestionably certain.
Tonsil stone. Perfect. So in the last episode, we went off to a path around the side of the Grand Cathedral where we fought Vicar Amelia. That's the area he's referring to. And that's the item that I was missing last time. Alright, kill those dogs before they jump out of their kennel. We're gonna come back here, and there's actually a side path this way that leads back to Central Yarnum, but I want to unlock the first shroud. Up here I believe there's the White Church Guard. So if you didn't like the Black Church set, you can get the White Church set. In my opinion, they're both pretty ugly, so I'm not going to wear them. I have to. Bad dog. Head around the back of this house because I don't remember if there is a bed back here. And a very angry bag man. spoken a little bit to live. Tons of blood vials. I think there's somebody in this house here. No. Huh. That was easy. Now we get our hands on the Beast Roar, which is another arcane item, much like the old Hunter's Bone that we got. Yeah, this is okay. We'll head down this way. We'll head back to that village we saw earlier in a little bit. The reason we're heading on top of these heading around on this rooftop now instead of heading down where that village was is because this will lead us into that little ravine down there, which is actually a lot of oil. So as they throw Molotov cocktails at us, it'll do increased damage. And we're not gonna do that. Then there's a bunch of bulls down there too. That's always nice. Yeah, I guess we can go back to the village. Check that out. But first I have to remember how to get down from here. I think it's this way. Now we've killed all the Molotov throwers, we can just come on down here without any issues. Heading on in here. In the center of this village there's a bunch of wood planks, as you can see. Those will collapse, so don't step on them. Come here. Stop hacking your buddies and come here. Silver bullets. Oh yeah, there is. Trying to make sure I get everything in here because this can get fairly confusing.
You are not wanted here!
Okay. Blood cocktail. This was the entrance we saw earlier. Should I fall in here? Probably not. I don't think there's anything in the bottom of this pit. Yeah, no, there's just a bunch of crows. I don't see any items down there. So just try to avoid that if you can. If you do, just as soon as you hit bottom, dodge around and make sure those crows don't kill you, because they can. There's enough of them down there that if they all attack you at once, they'll just chew through your health. Can't remember. I thought there was a shortcut around here. Yeah, it's this way. But I haven't opened it yet. Okay. More pungent blood cocktails. Cool, I guess. So we're gonna head back to that oil ravine where the ghouls are. We have one dude not paying attention. I think this is the way to that shortcut I mentioned a couple minutes ago. And that's open. Cool. So we can skip that part where the Molotov throwers are, if just in case we die. How to get to you. Alright, so straight down this way. It looks like you can head straight down, but don't, because there's a cannon all the way down there, and a guy will just try and shoot at you the entire time.
This town's finished.
How to get around him. You can hide behind these structures, but they won't hold up for very long. So your best bet is to head into the houses, and there will be enemies in the houses that will try and kill you as well. You can see there's a guy walking around over there. Smash all this. We can head out this way. Smash all this and head this way. There's a rifleman over there, and we did see somebody walking over there as well. We can just dart across and deal with him really quick before the cannon shoots at us. Alright. They're dead. We have a brief respite. Let's see where we can head next. Not that far from the cannon. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna bum rush him. That worked. Awesome. So now we don't have him firing the cannon anymore. I think he's the only one that'll do that too. Great. And you guys. Yeah, he will very quickly end you if you're not careful. More beast blood pellets. Wow. I'm honestly kind of surprised. I did not expect that many beast blood pellets here. And at this point, we're pretty much to our shortcut. But there's a lot in this windmill that's going on. Particularly that guy. You can hear him making a hissing sound. That's because he's got a secret. Now, before he dies, I want you to see this. Alright, so yeah, he's got snakes per head. Also, he deals quite a bit of slow poison damage if you let him. But obviously this time around I didn't. I will not be so fortunate in the future. But he will come on down here and he will just stand here. So if you wait for him to finish his motion, you can come up behind him and do a backstab visceral. So we got that Madman's Knowledge. Let's see. This is the other shortcut. That's a shortcut we can unlock later. I'm gonna head out here. There's more in that windmill we're gonna explore, but I want to unlock this shortcut first. So we gotta get through this guy. You can see he just shoot apart our health. I don't know why I just did that. That's okay, he gave us 2 blood vials. I'm gonna head past him up this little hill here. There's an item. Oh, looks like we missed another one back there. We'll go grab that in just a second. And shortcuts unlocked. This will take us right back to the lamp, and we will encounter our first covenant up here as well.
Ah, a new face, are you? And an accomplished hunter, it would appear. I am Volta, Master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent hunter ought to, you know? Haven't you seen enough of these wretched beasts? Freakish slugs and mad doctors. Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League? Yes, as a hunter well should. Commit this to heart. Our own Carol rune, symbol of the League.
Alright, so we got our first unique Carol rune that we can imprint on ourselves in the Hunter's Dream, and even though he sounds kind of sinister, the League is a good covenant to get involved with.
Defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten stench. Just think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your League confederates.
Alright, so even though he's a little whacked, clearly, this is a decent organization to get involved with. They're kind of like the Sunbro Covenant from Dark Souls. Alright, so we've unlocked our path back to the lamp. I'm gonna head back down to the windmill and finish exploring that. Obviously I have quite a few blood echoes, but I am determined on finishing this first half within the time I have allotted. What lamp on? I do. It's just really dark in here. Alright, so we're gonna drop down this way. And there will be a hunchback over here. One of the big angry ones. Gank him. I'm gonna head up this ladder. We're gonna get another firearm. Okay, so head across the mill gears. Poison knife. I guess it's down on that ledge. Here we have a NPC encounter. Although honestly, I'm not too keen on letting him do anything really. So yeah, just a random dude amongst a whole shitload of bodies. Nothing major.
Whoa! Blimey, don't scare me like that. On a night like this, I took you for a monster. Oh, thank the stars, you're fairly normal. Was it you who put down that awful beast? Ooh, that thing had me trembling, frozen in my boots. And then you came along. Well, if you're a hunter, then would you know of any safe havens? Oh yeah, of course not. This whole place is falling apart. It's the curse of Yarn.
Yeah, he's covered in blood. There's a lot of dead bodies around. Yeah. He's the beast.
Have you got a screw loose? Or is it your animal intuition? You hunters have got more blood on your hands.
Ooh, tricky bastard. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for him to rush me, and then move behind him. That's the idea. That might do me in. Alright, it's a good thing we unlocked that shortcut. Yeah. That guy's gonna be a pain. Let's see. Yeah, we got fire paper, we're good. Handy dandy shortcut. Cut our travel time significantly. I lost unlocking. Okay, so we're gonna have to head up the same way we... we're gonna have to head past this guy. Ooh, blood gemstone. Down. Take a little bit of fall damage. I'm really hoping he doesn't have my blood echoes. I don't think he can take them. It's still gonna be a pain in the butt to try and get him back. As you saw, he had sparks on his body and he can do bolt damage, but I don't think I need to change up my armor for that. There they are. Nope. It doesn't look like he falls down. That's annoying. I have to go all the way back. At least it's better than dying, I guess. this time.
Hunters are killers, nothing less. You call me a beast? A beast? What would you know? I didn't ask for this.
Come on, bro. That was fun. The Beast Rune. That one, I believe, does either more visceral damage or it increases the life, or it increases, it allows you to gain life on each visceral you do. That's what I think it does. We'll see it in just a second, because I think we're gonna wrap it up at that. Oh, and yeah, the other thing too. There's a weapon we need to get in here, but it's all the way back up there. So the last time we're gonna head up this ladder, grab that, head back to Hunter's Dream, and upgrade our stuff. Yeah, it's over here. Drop down, and a cannon. The cannon is a pretty cool weapon if you've got the skill to use it, or the blood tinge. I don't think we're going to, but it is very good against one particular boss which we will face very soon. Jump back up. Go change up our stuff. Alright. First, let's check out what those kill roots do. So we have the Impurity Rune, which increases our max HP during co-op. Since that's the only one we got, may as well equip it. I don't feel like we need 4 Quicksilver bullets. We already have 20. Beast Rune, oh, I'm sorry, it increases your beasthood, basically. Temporary boost to transform plus 50. So if you do a transformation using like the Beast Claw or something, or a Beast Blood Pellet, then it will increase the effects of that. But we do have the Air Rune. I forget where we picked that up, but that's something I'm interested in. We will get our hands on more kill runes in the second half of the Forbidden Woods. Let's...
Well, what is it?
level
Very
up.
well, let me... you find your...
Alright, real quick look at that cannon. Yeah, it requires 30 strength and 13 skill. I'm sorry, it doesn't require any blood tinge, but we are well on our way to 30 strength. Each firing of it uses 10 of your quicksilver bullets, and it does a buttload of damage if you get it just right. But obviously I'm not looking to burn my way through quicksilver bullets like that. So, real quick stat update before I end, and that's the first half of the Forbidden Woods. Now there is a side path here that I do want to explore in the next episode, and a little bit more in the Cathedral Ward. I know I keep saying that we're done exploring it, but there's just one more part before we enter the Blood Moon phase that we have to explore. So that's what we'll do the next episode. If you like this series, if you like this episode, drop a like and a subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.